Yeah, bro. So, alright. Good afternoon. Me just do an introduction for the channel. Good afternoon, viewers, subscribers. Good morning, good day. Whatever time it is in the neck of the woods, wherever you are at. Welcome to another video on the channel Journey with Kevin. Here I have online on my phone a very good friend of mine who see me as a bigger brother figure in his life, and as such he has a story to share. Let's just get into it. I know you have a story to share, or maybe many stories to share, but let me see what you're comfortable to talk about like now based on your own comfort level. I'm not sure if if you want to use your name, you use your name. If you don't want to use your name, you don't have to. I'm not showing your face on the camera or anything. I just want them to know that there's actually somebody on the phone, so I'm going to put you on speaker so the phone that I'm recording with can pick you up clearly. This brother have a story to share, like a story that can help other people. This is somebody who is a true and living testimony of being in the position to receive assistance from Kevin or counseling from Kevin that would have helped this person to be a better person, to be alive right now as we speak. So take it away, my brother. I'm just gonna call it Jay for now.
Okay. Good night, viewers and subscribers. Good morning, good afternoon, as Big Bro said, wherever you are. Greetings. Where do I start?
Anywhere.
If you start by asking the questions, then
Alright.
you just get it from there, or because.
Alright, so I can tell them a little about how we met. We met on social media. Facebook. I saw a story going around on Facebook about a stud or a masculine person, more like a trans if you ask me, who was brutally attacked and injured at a bar in Jamaica. I reached out to a few persons and I told them I need to have this person's number because I need to connect with him, because I know how much he can be going through at this point in time when the whole social media and everybody have negative things to say about the way he dressed, the way he goes about doing his stuff, and why he was at the bar and arguing. And you know, black people tend to blow the thing out of proportion. So then I had to connect with him because I knew with all the negative things that will be going around based on what he's going through, that could not be of any help to him. That would be just like added problem and added stress. So I reached out to him. So I'm not sure if you want to tell them a little about it, how we met, what it was like, and then you can tell them a little about your story or who you are.
Okay. Kevin, you know my always shine.
That's all right.
I'm gonna make it as simple as possible. So, the 31st of this month will be 2 years ago. We met because at the time, was it 31st? No, it was 1st of February or somewhere about. We met online because I had been attacked in January.
Mm-hmm.
So that's because of my sexuality, and well, I was actually attacked by two persons, two males, in which I sustained injuries to my face, like 9 stabs to my face, 32 stitches, a dislocated shoulder, and all of that. So I was actually on a live with a Facebook comedian, Sashidel, when somehow I guess you saw the live and started watching it, and that's how we connected. That's how we clicked.
Yeah, I saw the live and then I messaged a few people and I said I need to find this person because him being on a live with a comedian, it will give him some form of publicity, but not the counseling that he needs. Because for somebody who was attacked by men, beaten to the point where you received so many stitches and the face was scarred and all of that, you need help. And if I can't give you money, I can give you moral support and I can counsel you and strengthen you, because I was in that same parish in St. Elizabeth and I was attacked too, and I ran away and came to Canada. So when I saw your story, it hit home for me. Remember, I was living in St. Elizabeth. I never know you when I was in Jamaica, but I was living in St. Elizabeth and I was a police, and men would have been, well, I guess they found it okay, or they saw it okay to attack me knowing that I was a police. Men came up to me and attacked me and I narrowly escaped. So when I heard of your story, it hit home and I'm like, yo, I wish I had the resources. I could just get you out of Jamaica, because I know mentally you would be dealing with a lot within that given time. And where the police services are concerned, a lot of times they don't help people in the LGBTQ. I'm telling you from experience, a lot of times LGBTQ people go to the police and they are turned away. I was a police there and I never got the help that I needed. I had to leave my job and come here. So when I reach out to you, I'm glad that you opened up and talked to me and I was able to help you, be there for you and give you some moral support.
Yeah, you helped me through a lot, because it has been a rough 2 years. Because even though it's been 2 years, what a lot of people don't understand is I still have to relive this every day, because looking in the mirror is a constant reminder of what I've been through, what could have happened, what would have happened if, it's just been a lot, bro.
I know.
Just like a point at a time, and as you say, you've been there for me, giving me the support, the encouragement, the motivation, everything. And I tell you every day, and I cannot stress it enough, how much I appreciate it. Can't stress it enough, brother.
Like, I wish I was in the position where I could just send you an invitation letter and just let you get the visa and just help you buy your plane ticket so you can leave Jamaica, because it's gonna be hard. Living in Jamaica, being a stud or a trans man, is very hard, because you're not gonna get the respect that you deserve from the people in the community, and the few family members that support you, some of them are even afraid to support you openly because they don't want to be judged. And especially when you try to get a job, it's hard to get a job, because the jobs that you would like and want to do, they're not taking you because you're masculinely presented. And when you try to get a man's job and they look at your name and your gender, they're going to tell you this job is for a man.
That's so true.
The only job a stud or a trans can get in Jamaica easily is maybe construction work, because you're just going to be throwing blocks and bricks and stones and hammer and whatever. For that, they don't care because they need people. But for you to walk into a masculine organization and wanting a job as a man, they'll look at you and just laugh.
Yeah, and or even security work. It's easy to get jobs in security works also.
Boy, I tell you, the struggle's real.
As you said, it's hard getting jobs out here, being a stud, a transgender, a butch.
I don't know. So how have you been coping recently? Like, I know I've been there for you, but for the past week or so, I was kind of busy. I know I touched base with you last week, and then I was talking to you tonight, and I'm like, do you want to do a story? Do you want to do a collab story with me? Because I could always call you and let you talk to people and say your story so people can learn and understand. Like, what you're going through right now, the struggles that you're being faced with based on your sexuality and your gender. How are you coping?
Well, to be honest, not too bad at the moment, because, as you know, I have a strong, when I said strong, I mean strong family bond with my close family and friends and people that I actually care about and value their opinions. So they've been there for me, uplifting me, you and the few friends that I have. So no, it's not really bad. If he's struggling, well, the backlash are always there. The criticizing, the bashing, all of that is always there. But I always, when people like see me and judge me, I always say to myself, I'm not gonna let you, the devil, draw me out today, because I can't live for society. And I keep saying this: if I keep living for society, I won't be able to live for myself. I will not live for myself if I live for society.
Exactly.
I can only please myself. So that's what I'm doing when people throw all homophobic rather slurs my way. I just ignore them. So your channel and our talks and all of that help me, and I'm getting better at coping.
I'm glad you reach out to me on the many different occasions when you're feeling down. And the reason why I want to do this video is, like, if I should give it a title, I would say, like, when you find real friends, keep them close. And a friend doesn't have to be somebody who you see every day. A friend is someone who listens to you, cries with you, prays with you. If they can't help you financially, they can help you mentally. Because I remember one of the time when I spoke to you, you were so depressed, you were at your breaking point. You were like, Kevin, I can't do this anymore. Like, this is it. And I'm like, no, this is not it. You're not going to give up on me. I'm not going to lose you. I was on the phone messaging you, ministering to you, praying with you at the same time. And I'm like, no, Jay, I'm not losing you. You gotta fight this. You gotta beat this. Like, depression is real. Like, people take depression and mental health so simple that they don't even realize how important it is to be that friend who can be there for somebody who is going through depression. I've seen so many people commit suicide because they're so depressed and they have nowhere to turn to, no one to even talk to.
And suicide is a whole different topic on it. But tonight is not the night for that one.
I understand. Take your time. No worries, no pressure, no rush. Like, I'm always here. The channel is gonna be always here. Whenever you're ready to open about that part, we can talk about it. But I just want you to stay strong and stay encouraged, because people like you, we need in this world to tell your story to motivate others. Like, you've been through it. You've been going through the struggles with your sexuality and your identity from you were very young. And even after the incident with the men, up until this day, that case, nothing become of it.
No.
Nothing become of it. You were attacked and everything. It went to the police. You give your statement and nobody is yet charged. No compensation, nothing.
Jamaica, brother. Them no business today.
Well, it's just sad. It's just sad. Like, LGBTQ are people too. But what is the police doing for you guys? What is the government doing for you guys? Nothing. You go to make a statement and the police take the statement. Some of them don't. And when they take it, it never gets to court. Why? Aren't we people too?
As you already know, they didn't even want to take my statement. I had to go back there like 2 or 3 times.
But that's the part that had me disgruntled, because I spoke to an inspector and the inspector told me that they're gonna push it so that your statement can be collected. You know what happened? The inspector was transferred. As soon as the person got to the bottom of it and assigned somebody to the case, the person was transferred. And I don't even want to get her in all of this blah blah, because it's like the moment she decides to reach out and find out what is happening, they transfer the person. So it's like people have them links, and the persons who don't have any links, they suffer.
Exactly. Because remember that at least 5 and 6 of my family members were in court because of the same incident. They got charged for obstructing the peace or something, because they had to curse the officers at the stations and behave.
Then that means you might need to file a complaint with Indicom, because You might need to file a report with Indicom. Like, this is the slackness that I'm not gonna back the police with. I'm not gonna back the police with this because your case did not reach the court, but your family members were charged for obstructing the police while they were on their duty. So the law can be unfair. Your case not reach court. You were attacked. You received multiple injuries. You were in hospital. Your face still has the scars to prove it, the stitches and everything. One of your shoulder was dislocated. You have the medical report. And that person is yet to be charged. You have not gone to court for the judge to hear your side of the story. But your family members were charged and had to go to court. You saw the law unfair sometimes? That's why I leave. Because even though I was a part of the law, I wasn't getting the help I needed because I was so a part of the LGBTQ. So nobody really that pay me and my story any mind. My report never really go anywhere.
Bro, this is Jamaica.
It's so sad. Jamaica is gonna lose a lot of intelligent and hardworking people to other countries because they're not looking out for the people who have the knowledge to do the jobs or the work that they have there.
Exactly. And even though I had reported it twice to Indicom, they said that they would do follow-up investigations and blah, blah, blah. I realized they're not doing anything, so I say, yo, the hell with that, because I'm not going to stress myself over something I have no control over.
It seems like a money run the world right now. Money run Jamaica right now. If you have money, you make one money. In no time, your case reach top. If you don't have money or links, your case don't reach anywhere.
And that's why crime and violence will never stop out there. It will never drop. It will only rise.
Like, I started this Help a Trans initiative, and I wish if this program can go far, go places, so I can be in the position to help transgenders, studs, butches, masculinely presented persons to leave Jamaica. I really have a heart that I want to help everybody or some people in whatever way I can help them to leave Jamaica. It's not safe. Like, people who are going to watch this video, wherever you are, if you have the resources to help me get these transgenders or these studs out of Jamaica, especially the ones who are very, very masculine, where they don't even go by the she and her pronouns. They are in much danger. I was one of them. Never go by the she and her pronoun, and my life almost came to an end. I narrowly escaped death because of the man in me. Men attack me because they see me as a threat, or they feel like I'm getting all the girls and they're not getting any. If they see me walking on the street with a girl, they want to come and approach my woman, try asking her for her number and all these things just to make me feel bad, just to show me up, just to try and get me to react so they can beat me up or shoot me. There was a night I was walking with my woman and they stopped me and they were like, yo, go on, I left the woman. And I'm like, what that's supposed to mean? And they say, you want some too? You must want some, or are you gonna get some if you not go on? And I left her in tears. I'm like, what am I gonna do? It's my life or hers. They're not gonna hurt her. They just want me to feel bad. And then when I go on about my business, then she called me and tell me so they were just messing with me. But they asked her for her number and she just give them the number, so them let her go. Like, it could have been another case. It could have been worse. Because maybe if me did stop for prolong with them, they will feel like, say, I'm acting like I'm bigger than their words or whatever. And it was two of them, it was just me. And the way they were behaving, it never come across to me as a joke. And then she's like, then just take her number and play with her and whatever. And then they let her go. Like, I don't like that stuff.
And it's scary. Like, when you have to encounter all those things, because that's like a lifestyle of your everyday thing. Sometimes I don't even want to show the person I'm dating where I'm from. Sometimes I go other places to meet my partners, whatever. Just, well, as I said, this is Jamaica, and I really do hope and pray that the program reach somewhere, even if it doesn't help me. I hope they get it up and running where I can help somebody else, because maybe the next person will not be as lucky as I was.
That's just the sad part of it. I am afraid to even think it, bro. Because when I look into it and I'm like, some people escape. What about those who don't get the chance to escape? What do we tell their parents when the parents have to deal with the burial and the brokenness? Like, we can't help who we are. We are who we are. Just like how heterosexual people can't help being straight, can't help being hetero. We can't help who we are. We love us. We love ourselves. We love us the way we are, and we love ourselves. So why can't they just love us and just live and let live?
For some people, they think that our sexuality is a choice.
I don't see mine as a choice.
Mine is not either, because I've never, ever once felt sexually attracted to a male.
That is what I tell people. Some people were born this way, and they don't get it. Some of us, like, we have zero feelings for men, never been attracted to men any at all. But
never felt attracted to one, and at this point, I don't think I'll ever feel attracted to one.
It's just sad. Brother, I just want you to stay courage, stay focused. One day, things must get better. As long as I can help in any way, whatever. Or if it's 3 a.m. in the morning, reach out to me. I rather reach out and I am busy and I didn't respond, more than you not reaching out and I live to regret that you never tried.
I don't know, man, and you in a corner, and other good friends, family, loved ones, it only gonna get better.
Yeah, man, just go and fight it. But just say one day things must get better.
It will.
I have been trying to network with some people, but the thing about helping people from Jamaica to come here, if you don't have a big backbone and a big organization per se, nobody looks at you. Because I tried to network with one of the programs here in Canada that bring people from Jamaica, and all they're telling me, oh, you gotta apply and do like everybody else. I've sent so many persons to apply, and none of them, they're yet to leave Jamaica, because they have a long waiting list, and with COVID happening and all these things, and they have to check the list to see priority and first come first serve and all the stories. Like a story, like when if I was in their position, I would help the people who are in more danger and the people who are going through depression and mental health, than for a person who just had one little simple stuff happen to them and they want to leave. When you can see stuff like a doctor's note, a medical report to say this happened, people like them, that you have to rush their cases.
Yeah, because they're in immediate danger.
I'm not in the position to do that, and I hope one day I'll be able to help, because I narrowly escaped death. And that is one of the reasons why I make my platform like this, open and free, able to help people as much as I can in whatever way I can. If I can point you all to where the resources are, then I will try just the same. For those who me can't reach, me just have to pray for them, or pray for you guys, and just hope so y'all can stay safe, because it's not a pretty world out there.
You've been a help still. Even though you're not getting me out of the country, just know you've been a help.
I'm glad I was able to help you, because like some nights I go to my bed with people on my mind. I remember that night when I heard about your thing, I messaged at least 10 people on my Facebook. I even put up a post on my page. I'm like, yo, the brother will just get stabbed up down such and such a place at St. Elizabeth. Can somebody just send me his number, please? I start go through people page and profile looking for the name. And it was like so hard until I said, I message the girl here. Because I know me to see you take a picture with her. She took a picture with you. I'm a message her and she said, I know him, man. And that was how me get the number. I say, yo, it's just like God did that to me. So reach out to that brother. Because a lot of times things happen to us and not everybody process it the same way. Not everybody can deal with the same way. Some people that take a week, some people that take a month, and then you have another person where it just affect them right away and get them stressed out and depressed. And I'm like, I don't want you to get to the zone where you give up, because a lot of times people think that giving up is the best solution to the problem.
I was at the point in giving up because I was already depressed before all of that happened, and then that just made it worse. But thank God you found me and I found you when we did.
Yeah. We just have to still just go and give God thanks and pray. Like, just talking to you right now, I'm restless because I was hoping that you could be here for the wedding and all of that, but where the expenses are concerned, to get the visa and to pay the plane fare, all of them stuff there gonna cost money, you see me? I just pray, I just hope and pray the right people can chip in and just help sponsor this, because I'm ready and willing to take you here. Like, if you even have to come catch with me and sleeping on my couch, I'm good to go like that. Like that. I feel like I really want to help you to leave Jamaica, whatever I have to do. Like, I don't want to give up. You know what I mean? Because the resources are here for you to do what you gotta do. I tell you, it's just the money to get the to because you gotta have to buy the visa or pay for the visa. That's like almost 30,000. To get the plane fare, that's like almost another 60,000. Like, if you can come up with 100,000 and just match up that, if some people could just come forward and just pledge, me come pick you up at the airport, everything. You know what I mean? But yeah, boy, because the refugee program here would be good for you because your story would sell. Maybe we need to start one GoFundMe account or something to help you to leave Jamaica. We might have to start one GoFundMe account. I talk to you off the ear when we come off of the video. We might have to start one GoFundMe account or something, I don't know. Because you being there, you're exposed, nothing is happening with your case. Like, it's just a chance I don't think you should take to just walk around lightly, because the fact that the case not reached the police, like, you have not yet gone to court. There's no way you're gonna get justice. It's almost 2 years yet and you have not had a day in court. Like, what is the police doing? I think if I were you, I'd take it to the news media. I'd take it to the Star, I'll take it to CVM, I'll take it to TVJ if I were you. Because that's the only way somebody would hear you now. If Indicom is not doing anything, the police is not doing anything, take it to social media. Take it to CVM, take it to TVJ.
I already have a target on my head with these homophobic folks.
That is why you need to put that is why it's like, I was hoping that you could get the right airplay for just put it there, because Jamaicans are not helping people because of their sexuality and their gender identity, and it is not fair. It's not fair. Because we're still humans. Somebody's gonna attack you and cut you up to the point where you're in a hospital, your shoulder dislocated, and it has not gone to court because you're seen as a lesbian. So lesbians are not human beings. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. Like, me itchy for them. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You being, it's like it's hard to be in the ants nest and killing the ants or brushing them off. Because if you're in the ants nest and you brush them off, they're going to climb back up. It's best to come out of the ants nest before you can try and kill the entire nest.
Exactly.
Brother, we might have to start one GoFundMe account or something to get you out of Jamaica. This not look good. Me don't feel good about it. And worse, your attack anniversary coming up. I can just imagine what you're going through. I can only pray for you from here.
So, right now, I'm just trying not to think about it. Once we can skip that DNA and just not remember anything about it. Just block out the whole entire.
Guys who are watching the video, comment down below. If there's anything you can do to help this brother, I'm begging you on behalf of him, please reach out to me. My email will be in the video description. If there's anything you can do to help this brother to leave Jamaica, please, people, pitch in. I have a PayPal account, hothead, KAYE, @gmail.com. The information will be in my description also. If you can pitch in $10, $20, $50, $100, whatever it is that your heart leads you to pitch in, and you can contribute. We need to get this brother out of Jamaica. He was attacked in St. Elizabeth by 2 grown men. You're in your 20s, right?
Yeah.
He's in his 20s. He's a lesbian. He's in his 20s. And two grown adult men in their 30s, 40s attacked him in a bar. One of them broke a bottle and they stabbed him a couple times in his face. His shoulder was dislocated. He was in the hospital. He went to the police station on 5 occasions. That happened 2019 January. And it's almost 2 years now and he has not gotten a day in court. However, 4 or 5 of his family members were charged by the police because they were protesting on his behalf. The police charged them for different reasons, obstructing justice and whatever the other offenses were. The family members had to go to court to clear their name. But his side of the story has not yet reached court. Jamaica, what is the police force doing for people? What is the police force doing for the lesbians and the gays and the other persons in the LGBTQ? We are human beings too. If something happened to us and we come to you to make a report, treat us as a person and not as an object. Like, I'm tired of it. Like, people, if there's anything you can do to help me to get this brother out of Jamaica, this is like very important. I have talked to this person over 6 times, talking him out of depression. He has reached his breaking point. From a week, I've been on the phone with him almost every day. From last week on, things just keep happening around him that's triggering him. And now he's so afraid he has no help. He went to Indicom. Indicom has done nothing. The police force has done nothing. And these people are still walking around on the street.
And the worst part is, I actually went to court. And the case, remember I told you that one of the guy had a case against him because he made it seem like I started the fight.
So he charged you and you went to defend yourself. But you charge him and you have not gotten your day in court as the complainant.
No.
Guys, are you listening? He was attacked and he reported it. He has not gone to court as the complainant yet. But yet one of the guys charged him and he went to court as the accused, trying to defend or to clear his name. Like, what's going on in Jamaica? If this was supposed to be a case and cross case, how is it that the other man's side of the story went to court, but my friend's side has not gotten to court? You see where the justice is? Justice is not for LGBTQ people in Jamaica. The justice system is only working for heterosexuals. That is unfair. But you say, who can afford to run will run? What about the ones who can't? My poor friend here, he doesn't have the financial resources to even afford to leave the country. He can hardly get a job because of all that is happening and his shoulder was dislocated. So there's not much that he can do with his shoulder that is not working to the best capacity. Having a shoulder that was dislocated, even if them set it back, it not going to be as strong as it was before. So that's not, there goes his job of getting, there goes his opportunity of getting the perfect job that he could use both hands and multitask easily. This now slows him down in every way. Like, these are the things that add to people's depression. Guys, if you can pitch in any amount of money to help, we need to get this brother out of Jamaica. Like, urgently. Like, urgently. Guys, share the video. If you can't help to find the money financially, share the video. There might be somebody else who can watch the video when I share the video, when you share the video, who might be able to contact me. There might be an agency in Canada, the States, Europe, England. There might be an agency somewhere that can help this person somewhere, somehow, to get out of Jamaica. Guys, please, I'm begging you. On behalf of him, I'm begging you. If you watch this video, please, I'm asking you, comment below. Tell me of any resources that you know of. The J flag is full. They're not doing much because the whole COVID thing, they're not moving. I'm hoping that some of the international countries can help us to get him out of there. If they can't do that and people can help me to help him to get his plane fare, I'm willing to accommodate him. I'm willing to take him here until he gets his stuff straightened. I can help him to get his stuff straightened here in Canada. But I don't have the money to get him from Jamaica. I don't have the money to get him from Jamaica, and it's just hard. Like, this is a very promising young person who has a bright future ahead of him. And with all the things that are happening around him in his environment, Jamaica is not the place for him to be right now. So guys, if you watch the video, I'm asking you to share the video. Pledge from your heart. If you can only afford to give $10, $20, whatever you can give. everything adds up. If you can give 100, 200, 500, whatever you can give, like we even have to maybe start a GoFundMe account. This brother is so depressed from the D to the D. Like the few friends and family that he has that support him, that's all that's keeping him right now. That's all that's keeping him, and that is like hard. Sometimes when you look at it, there's nothing to live for. There's no job to say, when I grow up I want to be a teacher, when I grow up I want to be a police. Growing up as a lesbian or a part of the LGBTQ in Jamaica, there's not any way you can fulfill. Okay, so when I was young I wanted to be a police. If you are a trans man or a stud and you want to go in the police force, it's hard. Because when you get in, nobody treats you as the man they see you to be. They treat you as according to your license, your ID. Your ID says female, that's how they're going to treat you. You go to training, you are very masculine, you become the talk of the training. Every day they tease you, they have all kind of things to say about you. I've been there. I went to police training and I had to live the life of a female while I was there. Even though I'm acting very masculine, wearing my pants a certain way, people still see me how they want to see me. They never care for the fact that I don't want to be called the female pronouns. They never care. Because in Jamaica there's no other way, it's either he or she. Even when I graduated from the police force and I'm living how I want to live, dress how I want to dress, have certain access to the masculineness in me and start putting that man out there, I was attacked. I was belittled. I was discriminated even in the police force. When I'm in the female barracks room, female come in the barracks room and they came back out. They don't want to be in there with me because the it in there, the he, she in there. I'm not going in there to change with that in there. I've had it. I've been there. I walked through the police station and I was disrespected by other police members. It reached to a point where one police lied how I sexually assaulted her, or how I approached her, or I sexually harassed her. Oh, it was more like sexual harass. She said I harassed her sexually. Like I'm always telling her how she's sexy and what I want to do with her and when I want to do with her and all these things. None of that happened. But people lie because they just want to feel good about themselves. She was not even any of the persons on my wanna get list or my wanna bang list. She was never nowhere there. I just saw her as like, okay, I just see you, good morning, and I'm done. But people tell lies, and because the stigma is already out there that you are the way you are, any story that comes to anybody else, they're gonna believe. If a dog come and say, Kevin, look me, everybody believes. Because Kevin is a lesbian or Kevin is a part of the LGBTQ and that's what they're known for. It's not fair. So, people, if you can afford to help, we would appreciate it. Reach out with me. Find me on any of my social media. Send me an email. My email will be below in the description. Also, my IG information will be below. Guys, we need your help. This person called me on my phone. We're talking about other things. This is where the conversation reach. I would really appreciate if you guys can help this young man to leave Jamaica. Jay needs your help, people. I need your help. If we can get Jay out of Jamaica, that's one life saved. One life saved is a good thing. It's better than one life lost. So if we can touch one soul, if we can help one person, there's this song that always motivates me, and that's why I like to give. The song is like, I learned it back home where they say, if I can help somebody while I struggle along, then my living will not be in vain. It's either a song or a regular quote, but it's something I always look into. When people ask me for help, when I see the need to help somebody, I always go back to the words of this quote or song, whatever. It's one of my favorite lines that keep me every day. If I can help somebody while I struggle along, then my living will not be vain, will be in vain. My viewers, my subscribers, my listeners, my watchers, my readers, if you can help somebody while you struggle along, your living will not be in vain. Whatever you can give, and it will come back to you. Full measures. Press down, turn, and shake it together. Run it over. Just give, and it will come back to you. These are the songs they sing in church every day. When they want you to give offering in church, they sing, give, and it will come back to you. Full measure. Press down, turn, and shake it together. Run it over, because when you give to the Lord, it comes back to you. Who is the Lord? Where is the Lord? Give to earthly people. Give to the poor. Give to the needy. Give to the people who really need it. You know what I mean? So if you can give the money to church because you want to bless the Lord and bless the offering plate, this is somebody who is in need of help. We're trying to save this man's life. If you're in the position to help, do not hesitate to do so. Jay, stay on the phone. I'm going to end the video and then we can talk some more. So,
Okay.
you want to say bye to the viewers? Is there anything you want to say to them before we go? You want to reach out to them and beg them some help? I don't know.
Listen, good night. Good morning, wherever you are. Thank you all for listening, watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Peace.
Jay's lost for words right now. I can feel it, I can hear it, I can sense it. Like, you know, Jay's not the type of person who asks anybody for anything. Jay will be there, and if he's hungry, he will never say it. So guys, read between the lines. Whatever you can do, if you can do. If you can't do, we still understand. Just pray for him so that he can stay sane, stay healthy, and we can live to talk again. Until next time, people, until next video, next vlog, another day on the channel, Journey with Kevin, Uncle Lobster, father figure. You know, I'm gonna take it out. I say peace out. Hey guys, don't forget to subscribe.